that a cow demon? What are you? Deal with it. This thing's like angry. You're not going to make it to the safe without dealing with it. Yeah, it's not very strong. Or it is. People say this game was made for me. But did they maybe consider that I was made for this game? We get rewarded in meat. This game was made for me. I want to be this one because his name is Tiger. Reward 960 meat. I have no idea what that's supposed to be or what anything does. I'm just enjoying shooting things. I think me and this game are gonna get along real nice. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Well, me and the wildlife have always had a rocky relationship at best. I'm a cowpuncher. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. Long story short, the cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Oh, I get my own room? Ooh, look at that. I get to use the WASD keys to move. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Can I punch the bird? Feed Russell a cricket. There you go. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. I'm sure that's gonna have some kind of repercussions later. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. My beautiful, beautiful hair. You comb your hair one last time. 1 experience point. I should touch everything. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna touch everything. I'm a toucher. We don't need to mess with anything else. Touch. Touch? Touching wood gets you experience. Fire? Touch the fire. You're gonna miss mom's cooking. No, I'm not. I'll find another mom to cook for me. It's mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Your little brother's room will give me all his stuff. It's what brothers are for. He loves stuff like this. I got a puzzle cube. Alright, it's adventure time. Family's farm. My family seems like winners. They all live in a single little house. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. Yeah, moms do that a lot to me. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimpo. I know it's early, but what about picking locks? I just want to steal people's stuff. I don't care about how to survive. Just be careful. Write us when you can. You're alright for an old person. Give me a book about picking locks. What do you have for me? Your father morosely jabs at the haystack? That hat makes you look stupid. I'll grow into it. Sadly, I don't think your brain is going to expand anymore. Brass knuckles? Your grandmother's brass knuckles. Well, clearly those didn't work out too well for her. Can I put those on? I can. 4 to 5 damage. I have a whole bunch of stuff I can wear, but right now I'm just completely naked. Think of brass knuckles. This must be my little brother. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Yeah, he's pretty stupid. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand where you're leaving. He's got a point. Why are you going west? Go west? Yes. Itching to ride across the Great Plains. Well, this is easy. I just gotta ride in a thing. Too much for survival and adventure. I just stand on the wagon the whole time. We don't need to see this. Dirty water, 300 miles that way. This guy looks very drunk and easy to take advantage of. Hello, you want to know a secret? Well, too bad. How do I hit things? Is there an attack button? Oh, there is. Okay, perfect. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Where's your hat, Dignabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. I guess I get a free hat. You find his dirty looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Pick the lock. Pick the lock? Requires lock picking. I have lock picking. Oh, I actually have to read the book. Read it. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape and go die in the desert because they're stupid kids. Let's go. Requires a needle? That wasn't part of the deal. Howdy, Tiger. I'm Horace. I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. No, how's that working out for you? Oh, the horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Well, I guess that means I don't have to pay for a horse. Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's full of spit, regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it even looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, is horrible. Well, it's getting closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into the filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Is something shining at the bottom? Yeah, we want that. That's probably your needle. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. Well, we've already gone this far. Plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. I want that thing. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to splash into contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congrats, I got a nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit it was worth it. +1 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. The 3 M's I live by. Yuck. Oh, what happens if I walk through all of those? Maybe there's treasure in these. Treasure seems to be in gross places. Yow, yuck, cursory. 1,000 meat. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 1,000 for the horse. Dig through it. Oh, there's my needle. Perfect. There we go. You open the door. Take one of the old newspapers. Good. I'm sure that's gonna come in handy for something. Whiskey. Grab a bottle. Nurse brand whiskey. What are you? Fight the goblin. Yeah, let's fight him. Oh, there's actually a... Okay. Well, I guess we're going in with the brass knuckles. Take that. Alright, I was really worried this thing was just gonna murder me. Since I'm already breaking in, I might as well just murder everything there anyway. No survivors, no evidence, no witness. Grit level 2. Why do you have a face? You approach your weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. I think me and this guy are gonna get along. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. Name's Bill. Cactus Bill. I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? Just a coincidence. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't have something to read, do you? Why do I have to give him my newspaper? I don't care about this cactus's problems. But, okay, fine. I only worked hard for that. Ooh, I get a shovel though, left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Stick the newspaper to him. There you go. Good luck with that. Don't let the wind take it. I got another needle. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Perfect. Finally got it. Dynamite. Be careful with this now. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to that drunk guy as he wanders out of town. This item is used in combat. Damages an enemy in combat and is sometimes useful outside of combat as well. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Why would I care what his business is? Just give me the horse. Well, my horses keep running away, except for this completely ordinary one. Maybe I can help. Why am I offering to help? I'll give you 300 meat for finding them. How many are there? Ooh, he's giving me locations. Orhole Mines where I'm going. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. That helps the horse. How does that work? This special pigeon-infused oats. Science. Orhole Mine. Oh, okay, we just click it and we get to go there. Okay, give me the shovel. Look behind outhouse. Shovel. Orhole Mine. Inside. Duh. Ooh, this looks fun. You can't get past this rubble. Well, I've got an idea. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Requires a needle. I need more needles. Detonation plunger. I know just what to do with this. Hook the plunger up to it. You press the plunger, nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. I'm a guy holding a lantern with a cowboy hat in a mine. What more do you want from me? I don't even know what a blasting cap is. Is this one? Yeah, it is actually. Dang, it looks like you're gonna need a crowbar. Oh, yeah, I should probably read before I do stuff. I'm probably gonna need maybe 3. I'd wager there's a crowbar in here, which I need a needle for. All right, well, I guess we need to find a needle before we can do anything further there. Some loose dirt. Recovered mug. I think the bartender wanted his lost mugs. Not sure why someone buried one. I found these mugs. Much obliged. You gain 50 meat. Let's try the graveyard. Ooh. Beauregard skeleton captain 3rd Cavalry. Dig him up. Oh, we gotta fight him? Let's dynamite him. We're gonna dynamite the corpse. Like that. It's super effective. Press any key to continue. Old cavalry saber, gold tooth. Is that a ghost horse? You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as not to startle her. I'm a friend. Nay, that's a little strange. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them. I don't have any handy grave dirt. Grave dirt works. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Okay, that worked. Bye, horse. Old cavalry saber. Do I want to use that? Can I use that in my offhand? Oh, look, a snake. Whatever will we do? Pointy? Eek. Alright, snake, let's do this. I got a sword for you. Looks like swords are mightier than snakes. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murder and Tiger. Yeah, I bet they will. This snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Clever move by the snake. Never seen that one before. So strong. 3 hits and it's gonna die. Leveled up. I don't think this horse is gonna make it home. This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Probably. Hey there. Look him in the eyes. I feel like we better just pat his nose. I'm not sure I can look in his eyes. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. It's clear that you aren't made of spiders. Feed him the oats. Okay, hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Either way, mission accomplished. Sir, I'm gonna need another needle, but I also brought you back your googly-eyed horse. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. You said something earlier about an injury. Busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that the name of an actual nurse? Or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Little does that guy know, I happen to know Nurse Whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls alright, but hold on. You have an alarming amount of TNT very close to the fire, and I want to see if I can make something happen. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp. If bloodshot, she holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open a whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts a flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Well, you're in the Old West. You gotta make it work. No. Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alex's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Make like a tree and leaf. I get it. Make like a tree and leaf wasn't actually a book. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... What's the matter? The world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? Yeah, I blew one up with dynamite. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Did you have a lot of husbands? Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Yeah, what's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I could blow myself into bits so small there won't be anything left to come back. Actually a pretty good idea. Sheriff, I was hoping to avoid you entirely, but since you've got stuff on your floor that I need... Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay? Sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you go do it? You're the sheriff after all. I get to stay here and practice my chair tipping. Yeah, I'll go do that. Deputy Pistol. Let me write down where the friggin' gang's hideout is. Oh, I thought he was dead for a second. Nice unibrow. Why is everyone asleep? Does anyone notice a guy with a lantern here? You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You approach them and talk. What could go wrong? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? You're under arrest. Oh yeah? By you and what army? Actually, I'll get back to you on that. A heretofore unseen other member of the Fricker Gang sneaks up behind you and knocks you unconscious. Ow. Well, let's try that again. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. I assume this is the guy that hit me from behind. Shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just going to gun down a hapless sleeping man in really cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Can we get this over with? He's just a kid. You find his pants next to the bathtub. Grab his gun because you don't want to get yours wet. You hold the gun under the water to muffle the sound. Put one in his heart. One bullet. In case you didn't know what you were putting in his heart. You monster. Got a perk, Ruthless. About time. Now I can murder these other two without being assaulted from behind. You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. Oh, that was a mistake. You shoot the one with two eyes first, because the one with one eye probably isn't that good at shooting back. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel and starts firing at you wildly. This shouldn't take long. I know he has a gun and all, but I'm gonna sword him in the face. That actually works pretty good. The leaders of the Fricker Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you. I don't know why they have the door or why they kept it, or how I'm carrying it. Good news, I killed everyone. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Not without a shovel. Well, that's a load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. 500 meat. Doctor, I think you're the only quest line I have left right now. You know what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? It's when you get an incomplete information from an unverified source. There's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And it sounds to me like you got plenty of motivation to get the job done. She continues to look at you, ears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. It beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. If you're coming with me, we're setting off the TNT before we go. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alright, let's give it a shot. Us one grandma, now we're unstoppable. The woman glares at you. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in a cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. Bartender said it was cows. I don't know what those things are, but they aren't cows, not anymore. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed us out, that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago, happened so fast, didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did you do? Obviously, she came to the saloon to drink her life away. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. That's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? This sounds like a rifle I could use. Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it. Yeah, I'm down for this. Give me your rifle. A Cochrane Ranch. Keep your eye out for valuables. There should be a rifle left somewhere on the ground or around. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Alright, well, let's deal with whatever this is. Oh, there's actually a cellar. I get it. Is that a cow demon? What are you? Deal with it. This thing's like angry. You're not gonna make it to the safe without dealing with it. Yeah. It's not very strong. Or it is. Nah, we're just on fire. That's fine. I've been through worse. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Glamour level 2. That's just what I wanted. Guns. Susie's rifle. It's an old rifle. Obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved in the stock. Oh, I can't use it? Okay, we might just actually have to bring that to Susie. Yeah, I'm gonna do something strange and actually give you your rifle back. Susie's eyes well up with tears. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. Tiger. Weirdest name ever. Thanks, Tiger. Can't rightly say what this means to me. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Wow, I'm just gathering all sorts of useless people on my adventure. Oh, I got a perk. Mostly scabs. I ran into too many cactuses. You've been poked by so many cactuses, your body has built up an extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds, plus 5 maximum HP. I'm invincible. Very interesting.